my name is Saj, and welcome to my little corner of the world. I'm so glad you're here, and yeah, just here and going to share a little bit about my journey of how I've managed to navigate change over the course of my relationship. Me and my husband, Eric, have been married for almost 5 years. We ran into each other in 2016 and haven't really left each other's side since. We dated for a few years and then got engaged in 2019. The course of our relationship was definitely giving chaos. um, God really had a way of bringing restoration to our relationship, and this is just just putting out there. If God can take my relationship and make something that was so chaotic and so messy and turn it into a beautiful thing, He can do it for you too. But yeah, it was a mess. But God restored us, and when I sit down and look how far me and my husband have come, it's only God's grace and mercy. Maybe one day we'll take you into a glimpse of what that chaos was. But so we met 2016, got engaged 2019, got married 2020, and 2020 was a crazy year, as many of you know. It was COVID, and it was crazy. But yep, that's the year we got married, and then we had our daughter in 2021. And then the same year in December, we moved up here to Gaylord. And so I've had my share of changes over the last 5 years for sure. So going back to my little timeline of my relationship, during the time of transitioning from dating to becoming married, I also had a lot of friends that really held a lot of space in my life that I care so deeply about. And I think one of the big changes for me was recognizing how those relationships changed, essentially. They didn't look the same way that they looked when Saj was single. And just figuring out how to navigate it. On top of that, I mean, getting married is a huge change. Everyone generally is just so excited for you to get married, and you're excited too. But people don't realize, like, that's a huge change. Going from just having to deal with yourself and then having a significant other to do your whole life with. Like, you have to check in with somebody. I have to check in with somebody. Like, I have to ask for permission, or not really, but I have to check in with my husband. Like, I'm just used to saying, I'm gonna be there, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do. It's like, no, you gotta check in with somebody. You gotta make compromises. I have to make compromise. I mean, that, and then going from a wife to a mom, another huge change. It's not just about the two of us anymore. Lots of changes, particularly within this last 5 to 6 year span. I know. I'm so sorry. This phone. Some of the things that helped navigate the big changes in my life was learning to embrace the space that I was transitioning into. I think it's easy for us to go with the emotions of the things that are occurring in our lives. Like, whether it's a new job or whether it's moving to a different state, making new friends, getting married, having a baby, just embracing the place that you're transitioning into. I think with the fast pace of life, we don't take the time to slow down and really just embrace the stage that we're in. During that time that you take to slow down, I think sometimes when you've been able to sit long enough, you kind of realize that sometimes there's a different version of you that you have to mourn because the person that you were in one season can't come with you to another season. Sometimes maybe it's a relationship that can't come with you to your next season. Or sometimes it's maybe someone doesn't even want to come with you to your next season. So taking that time to mourn that has helped me navigate certain places and spaces in my life. My second thing that has helped me navigate the big changes that I've had in my life has been finding my people. I say that to say finding someone or a very small group of people that you can trust, that you can lean in, people that can pour into you in a season where maybe you're unsure, maybe you're filled with doubt about a situation, maybe you're too scared to do something, maybe you're afraid, like, can I do this? Or maybe you're anxious, or maybe you're just even excited. Finding your people, finding someone that you can trust, someone that can pour into you, someone that can encourage you along the way. And maybe you feel that you're in a vulnerable season during this big change. Maybe you have feelings or you don't feel are normal. Maybe you feel like the feelings you have are not even normal. Like, I'm supposed to be excited right now, but I am feeling isolated. So just finding your people, finding someone that you can trust as you navigate through the different spaces and seasons in your life. My last but not least, I have learned to lean into God during the times that I have big changes. I know I have felt a lot of isolation where I just really felt alone and really felt like sometimes abandoned. But leaning into God has really helped me give me comfort during those times when I feel anxious or sad or alone. God helps give me comfort and He helps give me a sense of direction when maybe I'm confused about what way to go. And He sat with me in the uncomfortableness of change. He sat with me in the times when I'm in like foreign territory where I just like fear of the unknown, feeling like lost at sea. Like God just sits with me and it brings me comfort. And that definitely has been a huge thing that has helped me navigate the big changes that has occurred in my life. I'm hopeful that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed or if you're struggling with changes, I hope that you know that you're not alone in whatever changes you're going through, whatever feelings you're feeling too. If you've moved to a big city and you haven't found your people yet, it's okay. It'll come. If you're a new mom and you're still trying to figure out how to be a mom, it's okay. If you are at a new job and things aren't going well, it's okay. things will get better. So just a little encouragement that you're not alone, and I hope that some of these things that I've mentioned about how I've navigated change in the past can help you, and I hope that you continue to stay encouraged, and I hope to see you next time. I love you, and God bless you. Bye.